Good day, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Hope all of you're doing well. So, Marie Tiu here. I'm broadcasting live here in my workplace, in my bedroom, at home in Cebu City. So it's time check. It's 8:01 here in Cebu. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you are right now. Okay? So today we will be talking about procrastination. Procrastination. It's Mindset Monday again. So, procrastination. So, what is this all about? Since we will be talking about this, um, give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes before I'm gonna start. Actually, that is being, di ba? Give me a few minutes. That's being a procrastinator. Okay, later na lang. Give me a few minutes. Tomorrow na lang. I'll put this off muna. No, later. I'll do this later. I'm so busy with something. I need to finish this. I need to attend to this. Okay. That is basically procrastinating. Okay. Are you a procrastinator? So if you are watching this one live right now, you type yes. And those who are joining me via Zoom, you type yes. You type yes if you are a procrastinator. You type yes if once in your life you said to yourself, later, later, I'll do this later, I'll do this tomorrow. Okay? So you type yes. See, you're not even typing, you're a procrastinator. So anything that you don't do, anything that you put off na you are thinking, I'll just do it later, that's actually procrastinating. Once you don't take action of something that is asked from you or action that is action from something that you really need to do, that is basically procrastination. Okay? So do you procrastinate? Do you procrastinate? Okay, let's have some bits of fun this evening. Whether you will be watching this one via replay, I want you later on to type in your answers because even after my live, I really read the answers that you have, the comments that you have, so I can reply. Okay? So what are some causes of procrastination? What are some causes of later na lang? What are some causes of I'll do it tomorrow? I'll do it next week. What do you think? Let me position myself properly. Okay, for a while. Okay, here. So, what do you think are the causes of procrastination? Why people procrastinate? Okay, who can answer there? Okay, let me check also in my Zoom if no one is answering here on Facebook. Okay, doubt. Okay, according to Nina, okay, fear. Okay, according to Bench, fear. Okay, doubt. Yes, yes. Lazy, lazy. Okay. So what do you think? What do you think? What do you think why people don't do things they need to do right away? Okay, what do you think is the reason? So let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you very, very important reason, very common reason. Drum roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, one of the main reasons why people procrastinate, okay, is because they are stressed. They are stressed. Okay? What do you mean by that? They are stressed about something. Probably they are stressed about their finances. Probably they are stressed about they're concerned about the health probably of one of their loved ones. Probably they are stressed um with okay with work. They are stressed with their studies. Okay, so these are actually one of the reasons why people procrastinate because they are stressed. Imagine you are stressed, you're thinking of a lot of things, and then you go to your office. When you arrive in your office, okay, or you need to do something. So when you arrive in your office, what happened? Okay, what happened? Let me check. Let me adjust my lights. It's basic. So what do you think happened? Imagine when you go there and you said, "Oh, you, 'di ba? Pagdating mo sa office, if you reach your office, you found a lot of papers need to be done." Or your work entails you to call, for example, to connect to 15 people, to connect to 20 people. You're so stressed, you're thinking a lot of things. You cannot even start calling one. You cannot even start connecting to one or two person because you are so stressed. And what would happen? What is the tendency? What is the next step that you're gonna do? Because you're thinking of a lot of things and you don't want to do that. You don't want to do the thing that you need to do that day. So yung tendency, you either put off that work for a while because you're so stressed, you don't want to talk about that yet. And then you open your cell phone, okay? And then what would happen? You scroll on Facebook, you scroll on Instagram, you look at the TikTok, short videos, diba? You look at the Instagram reels, the Facebook reels, and you just didn't know it has been like 2 hours already. You were just scrolling on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. You were actually browsing on Google. You're watching YouTube. You're watching Netflix because okay, I'm not gonna work later now. I'm work late. I will work on the task that I need to do later because I'm still so stressed. I have to relax my mind. So one main reason why people okay procrastinate because they are actually stressed out. However, don't go away because later I will teach you. I will teach you how to overcome procrastination even if you are stressed, even if there are other reasons about that. Okay? Because I will not end this session by just telling you the reasons why people procrastinate. I have to give you the solution or what to do so that you will stop procrastinating. So if you are a procrastinator, don't be too harsh on yourself because I too. Okay. I'm a procrastinator. I was a procrastinator. I am still. There are times that I procrastinate. I say later, but at least I know what to do when I am in that situation. Okay. So, one reason why people procrastinate, they are stressed. They don't want to start doing what they need to do because they are thinking of a lot of things. So they will do some light things first. Either they watch movie, they watch Netflix, they scroll on Facebook, everything. Okay? And they will not do it until when they look at the time, oh no, it's already 4 p.m. I need to call 15 persons before 5 p.m. Then done. They cannot do it. They cannot finish it. Okay? Another reason why people procrastinate, I'm not gonna do this. Drum roll again. Another reason why people procrastinate, I'm just having fun here so that you will not be bored listening to me every Monday, is that it's low self-esteem. Low self-esteem, huh? Is it a cause of procrastination pag low yung self-esteem mo? Is it? Will it cause? Because when you say low self-esteem, this is when people feel that they are not smart enough, they are not worthy, they are not good enough. Okay, so that's actually low self-esteem. So it's based on your mental mindset. Okay, it's based on the mental construct that you have around who you are, and that will cause procrastination. You need knowledge and skills. You don't have to freeze the behavior. So some people, they feel that they cannot do it. They are not capable of doing it. They are not smart enough. They cannot do it properly. They are not good at it. That's why they won't do the things they need to do even if they know that they have to do that. Because yung feeling nila, their feeling is that they are not capable of doing it. Okay? Don't you know that you are 100% disciplined to your current behavior? What do I mean by that? Whatever behavior you have, you are so disciplined. Meaning, pag ang behavior mo, you keep putting off things later na lang. Behavior mo is you don't actually take action right away. These are behaviors. Procrastination is behavior. So if you are you have that behavior and you don't do anything about it, you are so disciplined on following that behavior. You're so disciplined on doing that every day because it's your current behavior. Procrastination, it's not actually an act. Procrastination is actually a habit. It's a behavior. Okay? It's actually being in your comfort zone because it's easier to put off things, 'di ba? Doing some action, if you need to finish a task, okay, it's like this. You have a goal. You have a goal, you have a why, you need to finish it, you need to do it. What do you need to accomplish your goals? 'Di ba? Kailangan you have to take action. Once you take action, you're actually going out of your comfort zone. It's not comfortable to take action. It's not comfortable to do something. It's not comfortable to call people if you are in sales. It's not comfortable to talk to people if you are in sales. It's not comfortable to approach probable buyers. Okay? And you want you want to keep it to yourself. You don't want to do something. But if you want to do it, you have to remove the habit of procrastination. You have to remove the mental barrier that you are not worthy, you cannot do it, you don't have that ability, because that will, pag you have those ability, you have those behavior, that will stop you from doing what you need to do. You'll be going out of your comfort zone. Don't you know that our brain, okay, a portion of a brain will always protect us? What do I mean by that? If you are going out of the comfort zone, you will do something. You will do something that you are not comfortable. You will do something that is actually that needs effort. Your brain will detect, or your brain will feel, oh, she is not comfortable, it's risky, parang there is danger kasi you're feeling scared, di ba? So if you're feeling scared, if your emotion is telling you, wow, will I do this, it's risky, or for example, I'm scared, oh, I'm ashamed, oh, can I do this? If you have that on your mind, then your brain will actually recognize that, then your brain will bring you to safety, because that is the action of our brain. This is neuroscience. This is based on facts. This is based on studies. That if your brain will sense that your emotion is being uncomfortable, you are feeling like you're scared, you have fear, you have doubt. Okay, these are actually feelings. Your brain would recognize that, and what will happen? The motivational circuit, okay, merong motivational circuit that is present in your brain will stop. It will stop. The motivation will stop. The motivation to do it will stop, because the brain will tell you, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, yes, yes. It's risky. Don't do it. You're scared. Don't do it. The brain would try to protect you. And that's why procrastination would start. Okay? So it's actually a stress response. Yung procrastination, it's not you. It's not you that you are lazy. Okay? It's because of your low self-esteem that causes stress. Okay, that causes stress in your brain, in your subconscious mind. It causes stress. Your mind can feel it. Your subconscious mind can feel it. Don't you know that our subconscious mind, it has a mental memory? What do I mean by mental memory? Meron yan. It has a lot of memory based on the things that has happened in the past. It has a lot of memory. Okay, so what about this memory based on what happened in the past? So if ever there is an instance that would trigger the brain, there is an emotion that would trigger, you know what will happen? What will your brain do? The brain will go to the archives. No, it will dig to all the memory bank that your brain has, and it will pinpoint to that fear in the past. Yes, 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 in the past you saw this, even if it was not your experience, but you just have seen it, even if it was not really you who had that experience before, but the memory, okay, the memory of your brain will remind you, Did you remember when your sister, did you remember when your mother tried to meet a client and the client said no and the client did not buy and the client was just laughing at her? Those were actually in your memory bank. That's why that is normal, because that is the stress response of your brain. What is the stress response of your brain? It will either fight, it will freeze, it will it will fly or flight, or it will flee. Okay, it will fight, it will freeze, it will flee. So first it will try to fight. Okay, stop it, stop it, stop it, don't do that, don't do that. It will try to fight. And when you cannot control it anymore, okay, you are so scared, your brain is telling you, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, it's scary, it's scary. What will happen? You will paralyze. Not the physical paralysis, huh? You will paralyze. Like, what will I do? What will I do? Okay? And the next thing is you don't do it. You don't do it. Okay? There is where procrastination starts. So, this is again based on neuroscience. This is not just based on feeling, but this is really based on neuroscience. Okay? So, I really gave myself time and some resources to really enroll myself on neuroscience. And it really helped me a lot, understanding a lot of things, especially on how our mind works. This is so important because our thoughts are so powerful. Our thoughts are so, it's controlling. It will really control us. That's why you need to understand how your thoughts would control you. So this is how our mind controls us. Once it senses that you are stressed, once it senses that you are uncomfortable, it will try to fight. Then you will actually freeze, and eventually you will flee, meaning you not do anything. You will procrastinate. So by the way, at this point, if you're learning, if you find value to what I am telling you now, what I am explaining to you now, if you feel that it makes sense, don't hesitate to share this one to your friends, okay, to your loved ones, because this can really help them understand why they procrastinate. It's not something that you should hate yourself for. I am lazy. I am a procrastinator. I am nobody. I cannot really do things. Okay, then your parents will also not understand you. Yes, she's lazy. Your boss will not understand you. Yes, he's lazy. Okay, because there is something about your brain that you need to understand. Now, this is also the number one reason why people procrastinate, because many people are perfectionists. So, those people who are perfectionists, don't you know that they often procrastinate? Why? Why do perfectionists procrastinate? Because they want to know, they need to know everything first before they will do it. They want to be sure. They want that if they will do something, it has to be perfect. So they need to really analyze a lot of things. They really need to study a lot of things before they take action, because they are perfectionists. So perfectionism, or being a perfectionist, would also cause procrastination. They don't want to show it to people that they don't want to do something, they don't want to take action, because for them it may not be perfect. What if something would go wrong? I better not do it, because if something would go wrong, okay? If something would go wrong, then I cannot take it. People would laugh at me. I have to make it perfect before I'll do it. So people who are perfectionists, they have the tendency, a very big tendency, that they procrastinate because they don't want to do it, because they are scared that it's not yet perfect. So let me go back. What are the reasons again why people procrastinate? One, they are stressed. They are stressed. They don't want to be too serious. They put off what they need to do. Another reason is because they have low self-esteem. They don't believe that they can do it. Okay, they are perfectionists. They want to do something. They only want to take action if they are sure that it's going to be the right way. It's going to give them the best results. So those are some reasons why people procrastinate. It is a habit. It is not really you. Okay? You are not lazy. You are not really a procrastinator. It is your attitude. It is your habit that made you procrastinate things. Now, so we are now 20 minutes from when we started. I just wanna end this in 30 minutes to 35. So let's continue. What are the ways to overcome procrastination? Yes, I'm a procrastinator. I have also been a procrastinator. There are times that I procrastinate, especially if I'm thinking of a lot of things, but I do something about it. Hope you want to know what you're going to do, okay, so that it can help you. So, what are the ways to overcome procrastination? The number one that you need to do to overcome procrastination is that you have to be aware that you are procrastinating. You have to know, you have to recognize, you have to acknowledge the fact that you are procrastinating. You have to, you have to tell yourself, yes. Oh, you have to be aware that you are procrastinating. You cannot help something, you cannot solve something unless you are aware or you acknowledge that you are procrastinating at that point of time. So if you are aware that you are procrastinating, then the next thing that you have to think of is, what are the triggers? What's making me delay things that I need to do? Why didn't I take action on this goal? Okay? Why am I procrastinating? You have to be aware that you are procrastinating, and then you have to know the triggers. What's causing me to procrastinate? Why? Okay? So what are my concerns? What's causing me not to take action? What are my hindrances? What are my fear? What are my doubt? Okay? So procrastinating, actually, you are just protecting yourself, because it's either you can be miserable or you can be comfortable. Because when you do something, it's out of your comfort zone. It's out of your comfort zone, especially if you need to finish a task or you have a goal and you need to do it. That is actually out of your comfort zone. It's not easy unless it's a routine task of just taking a bath. That's part of life. But if there are things that you need to accomplish because of a goal that you need to accomplish, then that is actually uncomfortable. So it's now a balance between, I would stay comfortable or I would be uncomfortable. So if you start to be uncomfortable, then there's the fear, there's the doubt. So once you are slowing down, you're not doing anything, you are starting to procrastinate, you have to aware. You have to be aware that you are at that stage. Kailangan, you have to be aware. Okay? Aware, and then find out what causes the delay. Okay? Why am I procrastinating? Then you ask yourself this question. So many professionals, many neuroscientists, many neuro gym, what you call this, because I enrolled in neuro gym by John Assaraf. Okay, so many are actually asking themselves to get away, to get off from that procrastination. They would ask themselves, what am I moving away from? What am I moving away from? Why am I doing this? Why am I not taking action? What is that? What are the things that I am moving away from? Okay. Because don't you know, take note of this. Take note of this. You write it down if you need to. We will do more. We will do more to avoid pain than we will to gain pleasure. I repeat, we will do more to avoid pain than we will to gain pleasure. Okay? Your brain is always processing. It's quick. It's quick. It processes so fast. It's not like 1 minute for this thinking, 1 minute meaning for this thought, another 2 minutes for this thought. No. Your brain processes so fast. It processes so fast. And your brain would always want to move away from pain rather than looking for pleasure. So if there is an instant, the brain will actually want to protect you because it doesn't want you to have that pain. Rather than thinking of, gay, if you will do this, you will gain this. That's not the way how the brain acts right away. So when there is real perceived danger, when the brain feels that there is danger, you might be, when you talk to that person, she might raise her voice while you are talking. She may say bad things, she may discourage you, whatever. So when there is real and perceived danger, then what will happen? Then your brain will seek safety. Okay? You know what? We don't procrastinate when we feel safe. We don't. Okay? When we feel safe, we don't procrastinate. Oh, let's go, let's have fun. What time? What time are we going to? What time are we going to the movie? Oh, 2 o'clock. Go, go, go. Let's go 2 o'clock. We don't procrastinate because you feel safe. You have fun. You enjoy. Okay? So again, number one, what do you need to do? Be aware. Be aware of what causes procrastination. Be aware why you're procrastinating. Reflect. Reflect, ask this question, okay? Ask this question. So you know now that you are procrastinating. Then you ask this question. What are the skills? What are the skills? What are the knowledge? What would be the strategy that would minimize the risk of the pain that I'm going to avoid? So if you have the fear now, the next thing that you have to do is think of what are the skills that I need so that I will not be afraid? What what what's the knowledge that I need to add so that I will not be afraid? What strategy would I implement so that I will move forward? Then you have to answer that. You have to answer that. Okay? Our brain goes to this processing because the brain will assess danger, whether it's emotional, physical, spiritual, whatever ever danger. Then, if the energy is clear, okay, you know now, okay, and this is what I'm going to do. This is the skill that I'm going to apply. This is the strategy that I'm going to apply. Okay, I need to do this. This is the answer that I'm going to. So if you have processed it, you're finding reasons to counteract the fear that you have because it's just lack of knowledge. It's probably lack of skills. Then when there's no more uncertainty, when the energy is clear, then you will take action. Okay, you will take action. Again, don't worry if there are times that you procrastinate. It's normal. A lot of people procrastinate, but you just have to be aware that you procrastinate so that you can find the reasons why you are procrastinating. So the next step, you are now aware. Okay, I'm procrastinating. Okay, what are the skills that I need to acquire? What's the knowledge that I need to acquire? What strategy so that I can move forward? Because this fear is just because of the lack of knowledge, the lack of skills, the lack of strategy. Then the next is take the goal. Take the goal. Okay? Do something. Look at the goal. Then ask yourself, now, do I have the knowledge, the skill? Do I have the right behavior? Okay? Yes, 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 I can do it. Think of that. Okay? So when we feel conscious, okay, when we know the emotions, then when we are aware of that, then we can overcome the unpleasant emotion. But if you are not aware, you will just let it go and then you will not do it. Okay? So how do you recognize if you have an unpleasant emotion? You can feel it. You can feel it. Okay? So if you are feeling sad, if you are feeling lonely, if you have that fear, if you have that doubt, that is an unpleasant emotion. You just have to connect the dots backwards. You just have to be what causes this feeling. If you know the cause of the feeling, then you can start off that in that point. For a while, I'm just gonna drink water. Okay, sorry. Now, once you already recognize that you are procrastinating, once you already know what's the cause of the procrastination, then the third step that you have to do, visualize and see yourself. Visualize. This is so important and this will really help you. You close your eyes, you visualize. Visualize. Let your mind work. Think of something. Think of the good things that will happen to you if you will take action. Think of if you need, for example, you need to connect to 10 to 20 people. You're scared. You are aware. So, what is one thing that you have to do after you are aware? Think of the end point. Think of the product. Think of the future. If I will be doing this every day, if I will connect to 10 to 20 people every day, This is the life that I'm going to have 3 years, 5 years, 1 year from now. Visualize that one. Visualize the destination that you want to have. Okay? And then once you visualize the destination that you want to have, as what they said, begin with the end in mind. If you can visualize that, you will be excited. You saw the end in mind. And, okay, you will now work on the gain. Okay, you will now understand you want to achieve the goal because you are no longer focusing on the pain, you are now focusing on the gain. Okay, another thing, okay, let me like it's two more. Another thing that can help you stop procrastination is you stop doing anything, close your eyes, breathe in through your nose. 5 seconds. Breathe into your nose. Follow me. Breathe out through your mouth slowly. 5 seconds. As if you're blowing through a straw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do this one repeatedly at least 6 times. Okay? So if you are aware that you are procrastinating because you are not doing things that you need to do, you are aware of it, you know the reason why, okay? Do the 6 times breathing exercise. Stop whatever you are doing. Close your eyes, breathe in 5 seconds through your nose, breathe out 5 seconds through your mouth. This will deactivate. This is really not just a hearsay. What I'm telling you is actually based on studies in neuroscience, okay? This will deactivate the fear center in your brain. So if you do that, mawala yung fear center. It will deactivate the fear center in your brain. After doing that, 6 times, 5 minutes each, okay? So that's around 1 minute. All in all, after that, you invest another 1 minute to visualize. Okay, so after doing the breathing, 5 breathe in, 5 seconds breathe out, do it 6 times. So that's around 1 minute. The next minute is visualize. Visualize the joy that will happen to you. Visualize the self-image. Visualize the self-worth when you will be reaching that goal. And you know what will happen? The breathing will deactivate your fear center. It will deactivate the fear center of your brain. However, when you start visualizing after the breathing, it will now activate, okay? It will now activate the motivational circuit in your brain. This will it will light up the CEO in your brain. It will give you all the reasons that you can do it, why you can do it, and why you should do it. Okay? So after doing that, take note of this. This will really help you, huh? The steps that I'm telling you. This will really help you of stop procrastination. So you have now visualized, you're activating the motivational circuit of your brain. Then the next thing that you have to do, take one action. Take just one action on what you need to do. Okay? Take just one action. Give yourself just 5 minutes to do one action. Don't burden yourself like, okay, I'm done with visualization. I'm done with breathing. I'm done with visualization. Wow, I'm now excited. I have visualized what I want to do. Okay, I will start doing it now. Okay, I will start doing it now. You will do everything that you need to do. Adjust. There is adjustment. So to make the adjustment smooth, just do one action. Just work on 5 seconds, okay? Just 5 seconds to adapt to that and to slowly remove. No, find the rhythm. And what are the effects of this? You will start to develop new pattern in your brain. And you tell yourself, I am a doer. I am a doer. I am a doer. I am a doer. Do affirmation. Okay? So even though if I procrastinate at times, I know how to take action. So you tell yourself what I tell myself every day, especially when I procrastinate. You tell yourself, do not say I'm lazy. I'm a procrastinator. You tell yourself after you have processed, after doing the steps that I taught you tonight, you tell yourself, I am a doer. You write this down. Excuse me. I am a doer, even though I procrastinate at times. I know how to take action. Excuse me. Ay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Um, there's that there's a hindrance. No, I'm about to end in there's this thing. Okay, do this, you write this down. I am a doer, even though I procrastinate at times, I know how to take action and move forward. Okay? Do not say I am a procrastinator. Just do not say, even though I am a procrastinator. Don't say that. Don't say that. You say this instead. Even though I procrastinate at times, I know how to take action and move forward. Okay? Be inspired, not expired. Don't you know that procrastination kills your dreams? Okay? Procrastination is an effect of perfectionism. Okay? Because people who are perfectionists, they don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to be ridiculed. They want everything to be perfect. Okay? Once you really want to move forward in your life and to stop procrastinating, you have to be committed to really change that behavior, not just interested in what you do. So if there is a goal that you need to accomplish, if it's a very big goal, the best suggestion that I can give to you so that you can easily adjust and you can stop being a procrastinator is you chop your goals. Okay, you put it by bits, make it small. For example, your goal is I need, just for example, I need to earn, okay, 100,000 in 10 months. So that's big, for example, for you. Then you divide it 10, so it's 10,000. So how do I get 10,000 extra income? I need to have extra income, 100,000, a million in 10 months time. So you break it to smaller goals so that you can take action weekly, daily. Okay, how do I earn the 100,000? What do I need to do weekly? What do I need to do daily? And then you focus on the process, focus on the daily activities that you need to do. If you need to connect to 10 people, if you need to talk to 20 people, focus on that, because this will bring you to where you want to be. And this will really help you stop procrastination. Okay? So hope you have learned something tonight. I'm 7 minutes more than the schedule. Okay, so thank you so much. So if you find value with what I am teaching you tonight, share this one to your friends if you feel that they need this, and you feel that they are also struggling with putting off important things, being a procrastinator. Okay, so thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening and God bless you all. Bye bye, everybody.